in class. Okay, so we have been talking about story maps while reading to help us determine the beginning, the middle, and the end. As you can see, this says first, then, next, and last. So we're going to read The Koala Who Could to help us figure out what happens throughout the story. Okay, and remember that whenever you read the story, sometimes you got to read a few pages in to determine what happens first. It's not always going to be right then on the first page. Okay, so I'm going to do the first two, and then you guys are going to help me do the next two, and then you guys are going to go off into your independent time and fill out the same chart, but with the book that you've been reading during that time. Okay, so let's get into it. So The Koala Who Could. In a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes blew soft on a warm, golden morning, in a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree. A nicer gray fellow you never would meet, as soft as a soft thing from ear tufts to feet. His favorite way to relax in the sun was to cling and to nap and to munch a leaf bun. And after all this, well, he needed a nice rest. Yes, Kevin liked sticking to what he knew best. You see, high up was safe since he liked the slow pace, while the ground down below seemed a frightening place. Too fast, too loud, and too big and too strange. Nope, Kevin preferred not to move or to change. Okay, so the first thing that we have learned is we learned that the koala's name is Kevin and that he likes clinging to his tree. So I'm going to write that Kevin the koala likes to cling to his tree. Okay, and I want you guys to write that down on yours as well, okay? So let's keep reading to find out what happens then. So he clung to his tree as he knew what to do and was never too keen to try anything new. So when Wombat stopped by and shouted one day, "Hey Kevin, why don't you come down here and play?" I think, he replied, "I should stay on my plant. I'm busy right now. No, I'm sorry, I can't." "Why not?" called the Ruse with a super loud cheer. "Yes, why?" called the Dingoes. "There's nothing to fear." But Kevin, who'd never been one to act fast, said, I've clinging to do, but it's nice that you asked." So then we find out that the other animals want to play with Kevin, but Kevin just has so much clinging to do and he doesn't want to get down. So then I'm going to write that the animals ask Kevin to play, and he says he's too busy. Okay, so now I need you guys to make sure that you're listening so that you can help me determine what happens next. As Kevin sat watching them chatter and share, a part of him wished he could join in down there, but he knew he'd miss home. It was dark and so late. The whole thing was risky. Adventure could wait. Whatever the invite, he'd always say no. Oh dear, it seemed Kevin just couldn't let go. So his life was the same no matter the day. The weeks came and went and the months rolled away. And Kevin stayed still while the whole world moved around until he awoke to a whirring sound. Tap, tap, the sound went, and it was this a blow? Tap, tappity tap, 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 tap. Oh no! "Unclean," the crowd called, which had gathered below. "Leave and we'll catch you. Just let yourself go." But Kevin was scared. "Let go? No, I shan't." "I won't," shouted Kevin. "Oh dear, I just can't." Down came the tree, and with it was bringing crash and a whoop, a Kevin still clinging. So next we find out that a woodpecker chopped down his tree. So what do I put here? Very good, that the woodpecker chopped the tree down. Very good. So let's try to figure out what happens last. Kevin, he carefully opened one eye and looked up at the love staring down from the sky. Then one paw by one paw, he loosened his hold. He felt springy and light and happy and bold. The worst he could think of had now come to pass, and he was just fine, while he felt quite first class. So when Wombat leaned over and held his paw out, Kevin no longer felt worried or doubt. When Dingo asked, "Now will you come out to play?" the crowd all joined in with the, "What do you say?" And even though this wasn't part of his plan, Kevin replied, "Yes, I think that I can." And Kevin from now on was always can do. Because life can be great when you try something new. Okay, so what happened last? Very good. Kevin joined the animals to play. It was no longer an I can't, but an I can. So now what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to go and get your book out of your book baskets, and you guys will have the sheet, and I want you to fill it out first thing, next, and last using the book that you have been reading during your independent time, okay?